It is Sunday. It has been a couple of weeks. I've just been putting a couple of rows on my just very plain sock. But I'm putting that away now because Dan and I are about to go and pick up Phoebe, who's been on a sleepover. It is Sunday today, and thank you to everyone who has messaged me or left me comments when I was a little bit missing in action. I haven't filmed my usual vlogs for the past couple of weeks. I put a little community post up just to let you know everything was okay, but basically we've just had a really busy couple of weeks. Hey, one of our chickens was poorly, so we've been backwards and forwards to the vet, which was, she's going to be okay, by the way. She won't be laying eggs anymore, but better no eggs than no hey. And we've had a lot of interesting visits to the vets. We have to take her to an exotic pets vet because they treat chickens. So we've met a lot of really interesting animal people, and they're very interesting pets. So we've been introduced to other chickens and parrots, geckos, guinea pigs, lizards and tortoises and all kinds. It's been really, really interesting to go there actually. Just a shame that it was a bit stressful as well. But she's going to be fine. And on top of all of that, Lilia, our eldest daughter, is in the middle of her GCSEs, so that's taken up a lot of time, and we've been running her to and from different revision sessions. And she was in a West End show with her drama school as well, so it's been really full on. I have managed to pick the camera up a couple of times to film some of the things that have been going on over the past couple of weeks, so I will show you that footage now. Of the chickens being let out for the first time after their long flock down due to bird flu here in England, which has now come to an end, and a bit of gardening, and then we'll come back and we'll go and get Phoebe. And it's Sunday again, so it's chicken cleaning out day again, and I've also got to do a bit of gardening today, and I've got a book that I want to show you from Omlet, who our chicken setup is from. We've got a coop and things from them, and we're going to try and upgrade our coop with something we bought to automatically open the door. So who knows where this vlog is going to go, but I hope you enjoy it.
Right, so you happy if I sanitise this now?
You stop banging for a second.
2 seconds.
It's Sunday, which means it is chicken cleaning out day, and it's a lovely day today. It's sunny, blue skies and warm. So we're going to enjoy it. I'm not wearing my gloves to keep my hands warm or anything, and everything is drying in the sun rather than with towels in the rain, which is really nice. And momentously, we are about to let the chickens out for the first time since the beginning of November. It's a momentous day. The chickens, after being in lockdown since the beginning of November, are going to be allowed out to roam the garden whilst we clean their run and their coop. So Phoebe, are you going to do the honours and release them? They're not going to know what to do. Cloud is first out. Oh, Hey doesn't know what to do with herself. Oh, she's cottoned on. Come on, Hey. Oh, Peggy's. Oh, no. Looks too scary. Hay's having none of it. It didn't take too long, did it, Hey? We're just dealing with the weeds and the snails and the slugs there, and my plants. What was that then?
I said I love having chickens.
Why?
Well, they're really easy to look after, as long as they're healthy. And it forces me to get out into the garden, which I don't do enough of. And they're funny.
And you get eggs.
And I get eggs.
And they got fluffy butts.
And they got fluffy butts. Oh, their actual butts are weird. That's a conversation for another day. But I love it. And this is nice. Makes good use of the garden that ordinarily we don't use, so it's good that they have it.
I really like our setup actually. Oh dear, I hope this is going to hold it.
Ready?
It's quite low down, isn't it? Might get Daddy to put that a bit further up. There we go. Nothing in there. Happy chickens. Clean run, clean coop. Sanitised ground. Tidy-ish garden. I'm vlogging on my phone. I haven't done this in a long time. We're off to drop Lily. It's Sunday morning. It's far too early. It's not even 9 o'clock on Sunday morning. We're off to drop Lilia onto, hang on a minute, what we were assuming is this very bus, which just got in front of us at the roundabout. Because, where are you going, Lilia?
I'm going to the West End.
To the Shaftesbury Theatre, where currently they are showing
And Juliet.
But tonight they will be showing
Troubles Are Brewing.
Troubles Are Brewing, and Lilia has got one of the lead parts, or perhaps the lead part, which involves singing, dancing, acting, triple threat. I hope you enjoyed that little update on the past couple of weeks. We are now off to get Phoebe from her friends. Hello.
Hello.
I've just been showing everyone you talking about how much you love having chickens.
I do.
And you've just been out giving them their seed, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Let's go and get our girl. We have detoured unexpectedly because I had a text from the mum of Phoebe's friend just as we were driving off to say, oh, actually, can you come a bit later at 11:30 rather than 10:30? So I need to take something back to a shop at Bluewater. So we've come to Bluewater to do that, and we're going to have a cup of tea. Just the two of us. Lily is still in bed. She knows that we won't be, well, we'll probably be back before she's even up. She is 16 after all.
She is, bless her.
Thank you. Roland worries meets. We have Phoebe, we're just playing the number plate game. You have to take the last 3 letters of a number plate. It has to be a name, a verb and an animal. How are you feeling, Phoebe, after your sleepover? Tired. And you got stung by nettles just before we got in the car, didn't you? But we're going to head home now, have some lunch, and then I'm going to be planting some stuff out in the garden. Phoebe, lunch. Are you eating it in here or through there?
Through there.
Okay, that's fine. That look alright? You hungry? Whoops. I've just delivered Phoebe's very large lunch because she's starving apparently, and I'm going to have a wrap with some vegetables and sweet chilli sauce and some leftover turkey from yesterday, and then we're going to go into the garden. I really can't be bothered today, if I'm honest, but we're going to go and sort out these chickens and try and apply this new automatic door opener that we've bought, and do a bit of potting up of tomatoes. It all needs doing. And we're still in the middle of, well, not in the middle, we're nearly at the end of No Mow May, which is where you don't mow your lawn in May to give the insects and the bees stuff to nibble. Do insects nibble? I don't know. It's good for the insects. So it's looking very overgrown and rather lovely out there at the moment. So we've cleaned out the chickens. Dan's just working out the new door. And I've just sorting out some of my plants. And I don't know if you can see, but we have some aphids on my broad beans, which are being eaten by ants. So this is quite common. I don't know really what to do about them. I'm going to try and remove them. So I'm going to try and just maybe scrape them out, but there's a lot there. Doesn't sound like a very fun job. I've got my little pesticide thing, well, it's not pesticide, it's washing up liquid mixed with water. I use this on the roses. I've got a few broad bean plants, I've never grown them before, so let's just see if that works. We'll give them a spray and we'll check them tomorrow. It's only washing up liquid, and it's not like these are the beans that we're going to eat just yet, so let's see if washing up liquid mixed with water does the trick. My leaf salad is looking quite good. Bit of green fly, get rid of that quite easily. Oops, I just pulled up a whole one. Never mind, I'll stick it back in. How not to garden. That's quite good. So we bought an automatic door opener for our Go Up. Now Omlet don't actually sell these, we had to buy them from another supplier. So Dan is diligently reading the instructions, which are all in the wrong order.
They were. I took them
together all.
I put them in the right one.
And it's solar powered. And I am not 100% convinced that this is going to work, because it is Wi-Fi and we are quite a long way from the house. Fingers crossed. This rather triffid looking thing here has arrived. There's one over there as well. And it's an opium poppy. Didn't plant it. It's a little bit in the way of my lavender, but it's going to look lovely. So it's going to stay. Free plant. Probably landed here in bird poo or something, I don't know. Anyway, it's very popular. The seeds are very popular with birds. So that's good for the local wildlife. And it looks like it won't be long before we have a flower on there. This one over here looks like it could be open in the next couple of days. To be on poppy watch. And we've got our first red hot poker of the year. I thought the chickens had destroyed this last year, but no. These are spectacular for about 5 minutes and then they disappear. Let's go and see what the chickens are doing. Hello, Hey Hey. Oh, Hey Hey's found another opium poppy. 1, 2, and one over by Cloud. 3 more opium poppies over here. They're making a good job of getting up those weeds. Thanks, girls. Okay, I'm going to tidy up this little area. A lot of it is long, hi Cloud. A lot of it is long grass, which will be mowed in the week. and I'm just going to do a bit of weeding, tidying, and I'm going to plant some sunflowers in this border as well. And I've also got in this pot a tomato I'm going to plant. I don't normally plant tomatoes in this area of the garden, but I thought I'd see how it goes. I've got a pear drop one to get in there. Let's say hello. Oh. Whoop. All right. Oh. Cloud. She didn't want to say hello. Chickens keep destroying my little pebbly area. It's actually a nice little thing here. So I'm going to try and create a little brick paved area instead. I still need to put a couple more bricks over here. I've destroyed my nails and my hands, and I'm going to dig down a bit and add some more pebbles, but they won't be able to scratch them up because it'll be too small an area by the time I've finished. It's not perfect, but it's better than it was, and I need a cup of tea. What do you think, Peggy? Peggy's been keeping an eye on me the whole time. Oh, I've come upstairs for a minute and left everyone downstairs doing the washing up. We had a lovely dinner. We had tacos. It was lovely. And I'm changed. I've got my Back to the Future t-shirt on, which I wear in bed, and I've had a lovely hot bath. So my hair is all floofy, which I've scraped back. Got all the mud off from my gardening. I've absolutely wrecked my nails, which I only painted last night, so I'm going to have to redo a few of those, but it was worth it because we got a lot done in the garden today. So before we go and settle down to watch Death in Paradise, which is what the programme of choice is from the vote we conducted at the dinner table, I wanted to share with you a book that I was sent by Omlet. It's called What the Cluck, and from the blurb on the back, it basically says it's everything you need to know to have the healthiest, happiest chickens on the planet and how to cook the perfect omelette. And it is basically does exactly that and more besides. So they sent me this because a while back, so when we got chickens, I researched a lot about what kind of coop and setup we wanted. And we eventually bought an Omlet Go Up coop, and we love it. And when they went into lockdown, last year, we decided to make their space a bit bigger, which we wanted to do anyway because we very quickly realised we wanted them to have more room, and we worked out how that would fit into our garden. And at that point, when I bought the bigger run, I did a bit of a collaboration with Omlet, and I was able to offer a discount to my viewers. And we also got the Omlet poultry, so whenever you see our chickens happily perching, that poultry was courtesy of Omlet, and they love that thing. Oh my goodness, it's revolutionised their little feathery lives. And as a result of that, I've got a bit of a relationship with them. So when their new book came out, they said, would I like it, and maybe to talk about it. And I have loved this book. It's nice. It's a nice book. It's a bit of a coffee table book. It's funny. The title is funny. It looks cool. And there's a lot in here about you know, why chickens are great to have as pets and to look after, and with children, and that's very much preaching to the converted, because we absolutely loved the decision we made and we haven't regretted it once. So it covers a bit of that, the history of the chicken. It even covers the which came first, the chicken or the egg question, which I will not reveal. The answer is in here. And things like chicken care, how to store eggs, loads and loads of amazing recipes in here. You can see I've marked a few pages. Oh no, that wasn't it. Oh, that was something else. That wasn't a recipe. This is one of the pictures that I just really liked. It's the anatomy of a chicken. Because chicken's sort of way of processing eggs is really complex and very interesting, and I just love how basic that drawing is about all the bits that are going on inside a chicken. I just think that was really, really good. And it also covers things like what to do with certain pests, predators, you know, ailments and so on, and signs to look out for certain things. And it was really helpful when Hey was not herself. And not only that, but it covers how to hatch eggs, which is something we won't be doing. We don't have a rooster for a start. And how to get your chicken ready for showing in a chicken show, which wasn't even something I was aware was a thing. But Peggy, I would say, if we were going to show a chicken, Peggy's the one that's normally standing on the perch, you know, with her feathers ruffling in the sunset. Yeah. She would be a good show chicken. So we're really tough with this book. It stays out most of the time just on the side in the kitchen, and I refer to it. And I'm definitely going to be trying a few of the recipes. I liked the omelette recipe, although I've already got omelette down. What was the one I really wanted to make? There was kedgeree, there was quiche, frittata, eggs benedict, all kinds. So really, really lovely book. Yeah, so that was a freebie from Omlet. So I'm talking about it and I don't know what I'm supposed to say, but basically this was free. I did not buy it, but I love Omlet. I love their products. I'm already sold on them, and this book is brilliant. And probably when I was buying my supplies from there, I probably would have put one of these in my basket. I'll check and put on the screen. I'll put it in a description box where it's available, if it's just from their website or if you can get it on Amazon or anywhere. But definitely if you have chickens or are thinking about getting chickens, brilliant book. I'm also reading at the moment my bedtime book. I finished my last one and I'm on to A Year in Cronenberg, and I'm really enjoying it. It's a really interesting read. I haven't read it the past week because I've just been getting into bed, and can you hear my tummy grumbling? Could you hear that? My tummy makes some very funny noises because I've been getting into bed and just collapsing asleep. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. But can you see how the cover is really blurry? It's almost like I can't see any information about the publisher, and I'm wondering if it's self-published. I don't know, I'll have to do a bit of research on that. I really like the little map drawing though. So that's what I'm reading at the moment at bedtime, and I'm enjoying it. I've also been dipping into this a lot. This was a gift from my friend Kay, Draw Your Day, and it's a really inspiring book about developing a sketchbook habit or a daily illustrated drawing practice. I love drawing. I have lots of sketchbooks, and for a while I was quite prolific in my sketchbooking, and it stopped. Really, I'd say it towards the end of last summer, and I very rarely draw at the moment, and it's something I'm really missing doing, and I'm finding reading this book and a couple of others that I've got as really motivating and inspiring. I keep convincing myself that I don't have the time to do it, but truth be told, yes, I am very short on time. I'm doing a lot of other stuff at the moment, but I need to make time. If it's something that you want to do, you need to try and make the time to do it. But this is by Samantha Dion Baker. Is that right? Yeah. Samantha Dion Baker, Draw Your Day, an inspiring guide to keeping a sketch journal. And if that's something that you're interested in getting into as well, I would highly recommend this book. It's lovely. As you can see, it's a nice size. It's full of the most beautifully inspiring pages from her journals. There's a story about her experience of how she got into it, how she got out of it, how she got back into it, the material she uses and so on. So I'm really enjoying that. But right now, I'm going to say goodbye. Oh, try not to wobble you because I've got you balanced on the bed. Sorry I've been away for a couple of weeks and I've got a feeling this vlog is going to be a real mishmash of stuff. But I hope it's an enjoyable half hour or so for you nonetheless. A bit of escapism at the end of your day. And I will see you again in the next vlog, which will be all about the Jubilee celebrations. It's half term coming up and we've got an extra bank holiday here in England and we've got all kinds of things going on all over the place for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, and we're going to be going to a Jubilee party over the road, so I'll try and put together as much as I can about what we're doing for that. I might have to try and crochet myself a crown and see if I can win the Jubilee crown competition. Watch this space.